Hey guys, how are you? This is Jim Prusak from the Pain PT, and I'm gonna go over today the two things that I want you guys to think about when you think about mind body pain, TMS, and to make it very simple because everybody's trying to do a lot of different things. And really, when we're talking about these conditions, we're talking about your brain and nervous system. And what we want your brain and nervous system to do is switch from a sympathetic state to essentially a parasympathetic state and to get your brain to settle down, the limbic brain. Okay, that's essentially what we're trying to do in everybody, in all these disorders, and we're looking at what actually is happening in your nervous system and brain. So, the two ways to do this when we translate that into something we're actually trying to accomplish, okay, to get this to happen is two things I think of. One, and we talk about both these things. The first thing is expression. Okay, we want to learn to express our feelings and emotions so they don't get bottled up in our system. And Dr. Sarno has talked about this in all of his books about the personality characteristics that many people with mind body disorders have, which is this tendency to be a people pleaser, a goodist, to hold the feelings in, not wear emotions on our sleeve, um, to do all these things where we're not really expressing our true feelings. And we want to learn to do that. So when we can learn to express our emotions and have an outlet for them on a daily basis, what that does is that basically drains your amygdala, which is in your limbic brain. It quiets that amygdala down. And when the amygdala is overactive, we know people have chronic pain, they have chronic anxiety, and other chronic health symptoms. Okay, so number one, it's about expression. We want expression over suppression, expression over repression. Okay, I like to always come back to that balloon analogy where your balloon is your nervous system. Okay, and when you're in fight or flight, you're stressed. There's a lot of pressure in your balloon. One way to take the pressure down is to express. Okay, we release pressure when we can express our feelings when they've been triggered. Now, ideally, we're trying to be triggered less so that we don't have to deal with those emotions. But once we're triggered and we actually have emotions that have been generated, we can't take it back. We can't just say, okay, I don't want these feelings anymore. It's too late. They've already been generated. So at that point, we need to learn to express ourselves in some way. Okay. The second thing, and this speaks to not being triggered as much, and this speaks to your autonomic nervous system, which we're trying to get it to move from that fight or flight sympathetic state to that sort of relaxed rest and digest parasympathetic state. That's the common denominator in all chronic conditions is that people are in fight or flight and we need to get them to move to this rest and digest relaxed parasympathetic state. We know that in chronic pain, chronic health disorders, it's very deficient. So how do we do that? We have to learn how to relax, okay? We have to constantly tell ourselves, relax. Exhale. When I exhale, what happens? That balloon shrinks. I've let out some pressure. I want you guys to notice throughout your day when you're not relaxed, you're not feeling relaxed, you're feeling pressured, worried, concerned, your brain is going so fast, you're in the high state of beta waves in your brain. Okay, we want to slow down the brain, we want to calm down. Okay, we want to calm the mind and the body both. We talk a lot about one of the things I mentioned is relaxing your body. So valuable to be able to tune into your own body and notice when you're just tensing up all over, you're just contracting, bracing, guarding. These are the things that cause pain because there's tension in the system. And tension, muscle tension, is one of the signs of a sympathetic nervous system state. Okay? Your chronic condition is also another symptom or sign of a sympathetic nervous system state. So a lot of people I talk to say, "Oh, I'm not that stressed. I don't feel worried about this or concerned." But your body speaks the truth. Your body tells you what's up and what's real. So if you're having pain and you're having ongoing chronic conditions that aren't going away, or you've been triggered and you feel more pain or more symptoms, you are in the fight or flight state. Most likely you've been triggered. So at that point, we don't need to ask questions. We need to calm down. We need to relax. Got to take this balloon and go. Again, what are the two ways to take the balloon pressure down, the sympathetic pressure down? One, express our feelings if we've been triggered. This is also going to standing up for ourselves and saying what we want, saying no, not doing things we really don't want to do, having a voice for our feelings and emotions. And two, learning to relax, calming down, noticing throughout the day when your system is ramping up, your mind is racing. You want to calm the system down. So you go into your body, you drop from this spinning mind into your body, notice the tension, and just say, okay, I need to relax. My goal today, each and every day when I wake up, my two goals are one, to stay relaxed, notice when I'm ramping up, and two, notice if I've been triggered on a high level and need to express my emotions and feelings, and then relax. So the two things together, they work hand in hand. As you express yourself more in your emotions, you will relax. Okay? When you relax, you also relax. So they serve the same purpose of what? Come back to basics again. No matter what condition you have, no matter what's causing it, what your lifestyle or your history or your story is, or what's causing this or triggering it, it's the same for every single human on the planet, which is your sympathetic nervous system, autonomic nervous system is put into overdrive from a stressed out brain. That's the common denominator for all these conditions in every person who has it. So we're trying to do the same thing, which is to get that nervous system to settle down, to calm down, to be in a relaxed, resting state where we're not worried, we're not concerned, we're not agitated, we're not frustrated, we're not irritated, we're not filled with over emotion that's been bottled up. Okay? So just remember two things every day. Get up, go, okay, today I'm going to work on just staying relaxed. Noticing when I'm ramping up. Let me settle this balloon down again. We want the pressure in your balloon here. We don't want to be here all day. You're going to blow a gasket. You're going to have symptoms when you have a lot of pressure in your system. Okay? And we want to express. Expression and relaxation. Express and relax. Remember those two things. Try to carry them in your back pocket throughout the day. You need to bring your awareness to do this. Just do those two things all day. Don't focus on your symptoms. We talked a lot about that. Focus on expression and relaxation. Okay, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Reach out with questions. If you need help on your journey, that's what I'm here for. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.